It seems like every guitar player hops online and looks for like classic solos, and they have a hard time finding really cool guitar parts that are modern. Well, this song, Kilby Girl, is just a great example of a newer song that has some awesome guitar. My name's Don Russo. I've been teaching guitar for over 20 years. This is one of the best tunes my students have brought me in a while. So let's jump in and learn it together. This song is going to be in the key of D flat, and we're going to be up here in this position up here in the 13th position. This first lick starts with your pinky or ring finger, however you want to do it, on the 16th fret. Play it twice, and you do like a little down, up, down, and then move down to the 14th fret. Then you do like a hammer, pull, slide. And then you're going to come back up here to 13, and then come down here to the 16th fret of the B string. So then you're going to come down to 14, you're going to play it once, then you're going to play it again and hammer, pull, slide. So just like that. Then when I was listening to it, it sounds like he slides 15 to 13 right here. So I just slide it down. The second lick starts here. It goes. Let's talk about that lick. This is just like, it's kind of just a pentatonic lick, really. So I'm going to be hammering from 13 to 15. Then I go up to 13 on the G string. Then I'm going to do a slide, pull, just like that. Right into the 13th fret of the A string. Then back up to the 11th fret of the D string. And the next lick is kind of similar, except it starts with a double stop, which means a two-note riff, if you will. So I'm going to be playing these two notes together. You slide it up like that. You play it again. So it's 13 to 15. Then you do the same riff backwards, just like that. So we got. And then this, from here, we're going to slide into lick 3. So you're going to slide right back into the 10th position here, okay? So then from here, we're going to go into lick 3. We're going to do a hammer, pull. Then we're going to play just hammering the 11th fret there. Then 11A, slide down to the 8th fret of the A string. Then we're going to come back up here and then do that again. Then we're going to play this note. And I think he picks this note. You can slide if you want to, so. Just like that. Then it does another quick one. So. And then it goes back here. And now when he plays it, he has a capo on the 4th fret. So he's going to be going open like. But I'm just doing, instead, I'm doing it with my hands. So that you can do this with or without a capo. Up to you. If you do it with a capo, you would just play that open. So I'm going to slide 6 to 8, then go to 4, then slide 8 to 6, then back to 4, which would be open if you were capoed, and then 6 to 8. So one more time from here. So. That's lick 3. All right, here's lick 4. We're going to be starting off on the 6th fret of the D string. We're going to hammer to the 8th and then play the 6th fret of the G string. I use my middle finger to pick it with like this. But you can use your pick. Whatever you prefer. I'm not exactly sure of the count, but I think it's 4 measures. So just count up to 4 measures. In that 4th measure, you end it like this with those 2 notes instead of doing another one of those. And then we're going to slide up here to an octave on the 11th fret. And then I use my pinky or ring finger here on the 14th fret of the B string. I consider this a continuation of this lick here. So just play that 1 measure of 8th notes, move it up again, another measure of 8th notes. And then you're going to like start bending the 16th fret here slowly as you pick it, tremolo pick it. just like that. And you kind of end on a whole step bend, so. And that leads you right into the chord section here. So I'm basically going to be playing in a G flat major 7 chord. It's going to be 9, 10, 11, sorry, 9, 11, 10, 11. We're going to be strumming that down, up, and then resting. So I'm going to go down, up, rest, then go down again. So that's like the basic gist of the strumming pattern. Just like that, and then you repeat it. Then the last one, just go down, up, down. So one more time, that's. Then I'm gonna come down here, the same chord shape, just from the 4th fret. This is D flat major 7. And that's that section there. Then we go into the next part, which is gonna be the other lead part here. I'm gonna be coming up here to the 13th fret. So I'll just start numbering these licks again. This will be lick 1 of this particular solo. I'm gonna be up here on the 13th fret and my middle finger on the 14th fret of the B. So first finger is on G. He kind of goes back and forth between hammering and just playing that note, and then also playing this note twice on the 15th fret of the G string. So I just play it like that, and the way I'm doing it is with my pick and my middle finger. I'm hammering, then I'm picking again, and I'm pulling my middle finger up on the B string. So, like that. But you could also go, if you feel like that's a little bit too hard to do this. Then we're gonna come up here to the 13th fret of the D string. We're gonna do the same thing, just like, but just one measure this time. Instead of, this is 2 measures. This is 1 measure. So I'm gonna be hammering 13 to 15 and then 13 on the G. Same thing here, you can do it like this. Or you can go, whatever feels comfortable for you. I do this way. Then we're gonna come up here, we're gonna pick this F minor chord, basically borrowing 13 of the higher 3 strings, and then my ring finger stays here on the 15th fret. So just picking that up twice, so it's up. That's it. Then it just repeats that again, and this time it's kind of weird. Like when he comes back into it, since he's barring this, when he goes back to this shape, he kind of hammers both of them like that. And he goes back into the riff, so like a same thing, the back here. Then we go into the second lick here in this solo. This is going to be on the 13th fret of the G string. Again, I've watched him play it live. I've listened to the recording. He changes the way he picks this a lot, but the gist of it is he's going to start with 16th notes, then 2 8th notes, just like that. Then we come up to 15 and we do that again. And then the second we just stop after 1 8th note. So it's really a quarter note. So then we come up here to the 15th on the D, do the same thing 3 times. Then we go to 13th, we do a 16th there, and then come down to 11. So it's then we come back up to 13, 15. Then we come here to 11. Sometimes I switch to my ring finger here just to get the bend, because it's going to bend this eventually. So it starts off the same. And somewhere in the middle of the next one, it starts bending up like that. So then it just starts going to the 16th notes, like a trim picking while you're bending. So that's it for that section. Then we go into the last part of the song. This is going to be starting on the 8th fret of the A string and the 10th fret of the G string. We're just doing an octave here. It's just gonna hit it 4 times. This is gonna do triplets into like a little 8th note there. Then we do the same thing, just we're gonna move up to the 8th fret of the low E string. There is a little part where it goes on the guitar. It literally only does it this one time, and it goes right here. That's it. Like I listened really closely and I couldn't hear it in between the other parts of the end part. If you want to get that technical about it, you can do it every time or not at all. It doesn't super matter. And then this part is really cool at the end. It starts on the 8th fret on the major 7 of the chord, and then it moves up to the root of the chord like this. So it goes. And it does the same thing here. Major 7 of the chord, up to the root. That last one just holds out. So we got one more time. I'll do the whole last part. Without that bonus top string that I just gave you just there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this guitar riff from Kilby Girl. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out our Patreon, YouTube memberships, and if you're interested in taking lessons, just go to freewaymusic.net and check out our lessons. You can sign up for lessons yourself. See you in the next video.